Am I the asshole for ignoring my friend's phone calls after she invited herself, her spouse, her children, and her friends to my home for an impromptu barbecue without my permission? Well, it's already says right here that you're not the asshole, man. I don't really know if there's really a point in reading this, but I'm gonna. My friend is having a hard time with her spouse and really needs someone to be there for her while they work through their issues. We only just recently reconnected after not speaking for 4 years. Now, every time she calls, she asks me what I'm doing for the day or at that moment, and then invites herself, her family of four, and some of her friends over to my house. That sounds annoying. Example one for clarity. Friday was her spouse's birthday. Monday, this is such a big ass paragraph, man. Separate it. Separate it somewhere in the middle. Monday, she told me her plan was to take him to dinner. Then she calls me Friday morning asking me what I was doing. I told her I was just watching a movie on my couch. Then she says, I know it's last minute, but I want to come over and barbecue at your house. Oh, we all have a family member like this. Okay. Didn't ask, first off, but also, not today. I'm watching a movie on my couch and I'm enjoying it. Call me another day. Like, what do you mean today? Schedule this for the future. You didn't even ask what my calendar's like. What if I'm busy later on today? When I'm done with this movie, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff, potentially. Probably not. She said the kids could play together and we could hang out and have some drinks. I hesitated initially, but then I told her that I didn't really have a lot of meat here, nor is my home company ready, aka not clean. She responded that she would grab some more food and do all of the cooking. Then I said, okay. I cleaned up a little bit and then I received a second call. She excitedly told me that she invited her guy friend and he may bring a friend for me to talk to. And a female friend of hers was also coming. I was so shocked that she was trying to throw a party, not just come over and hang out with just her family like she implied during the first call. Okay, so she's adding on to this. Bring more food and cook more, but you're pushing it. Uh her family already was four people that I was not expecting, which would have made a total of eight people, including my own children. I have only met two of the three people she invited. She did not even ask if she could invite anyone else to my home or give out my address. True, like I didn't even think about that. I just naturally assumed that's what she would have done. I assumed it would have been people that you knew. I assumed that there would have been something else to that, but shame on me. Luckily, I got a call on the other line. I told her I'd call back. 2 hours passed by, and she called me repeatedly. I decided to text her that something came up, and I can't host a party for her husband. I did not receive a response. I waited another 2 hours and then called her to see how the barbecue party was doing. She told me that she didn't even have the barbecue party. Like, what the fuck? I asked her why she didn't ask her friends to come to her apartment since she has her own barbecue grill, and why didn't she at least go out to dinner like she planned originally? She literally didn't even answer the first question, but said she didn't want to spend a lot of money going out to eat. Am I the asshole for making up an excuse to end the call and then ignoring all of her repeated calls to confirm? You sound like you're a pretty introverted person who is most likely like, I thought this was going to be a small event, and then you just started to invite people. I would have been just honest with her. I would have just been honest with her ass. That's what you got to do. Edit. Thanks for all the replies. I finally told her that I am feeling used and that my house is not a place that she can throw parties or invite others to come without my permission. She just responded via several texts that she doesn't have to use anyone. Okay. And also, I guess it's kind of relevant that she's done this more than once. This was just example one. Right? Now, every time she calls, she asks me what I'm doing a day at the moment, and then she invites herself, her family of four, and some of her friends. So she's done this more than once. This is just example one, I'm assuming. She sounds like she's driving me crazy. Not the asshole. This is a friend. She sounds like a parasite. I mean, if she's cooking, it's less of a parasite thing, but like, why? I don't know. Just say no? Let's start by controversial. I got to imagine that there's somebody that sides with her here. You're the asshole, not for wanting this ridiculous thing happening at your place, but for not talking to your friend about it. I mean, I get that. Wait. Stop talking. I'm not comfortable with this. It's not cool to call me in the morning and demand a party venue like this. I guess that's fair. I think you could have communicated here. Her actions are completely unacceptable. Absolutely, she's an asshole, but you've got super shitty communication skills. You're the asshole for the way you handled it. What's wrong with saying, no, I changed my mind. I'm not okay with your friends in my house? I mean, either way, you get the same answer. You just avoid potential confrontation, you know? That's really all she did. Either way, the way she handled it, no one goes to her house. The way she could have handled it, no one comes to her house. The difference is you don't get like a, but why not? You just simply get a, okay. Why did you have to play the games? You're the asshole for not having the balls to say no. This is like a common thing on this subreddit. Y'all get downvoted every time. Stop being a pushover. You're the asshole for being a pushover. Y'all get downvoted. This is obviously not a popular take to have, to bully the pushovers. Unless they're like super pushovery. Then it kind of flips. But I know it's last minute, but I want to come over and barbecue your house. No, thank you. That doesn't work for me today. I need more than a few hours notice if you'd like to arrange anything like that. 3 or 4 days minimum to be specific. Anywho, I'm going to get back to my movie. Bye. Grow a spine and set boundaries. Don't make excuses. Just say no. Too much. Figure your shit out. I mean, I will agree. Like, you should have just said no. To be 100% real with you, but this whole inviting thing, the initial asshole is her. You could have communicated better, 100%, and that's really all there is to it. This is a short one because it's definitive. 6 minutes. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. You're not the asshole.